Hey guys, it's me Courtney and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I've gotten so far during this like quarantine situation we got going on. So if you are interested in everything that I've been picking up, then please continue to watch. Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about today was from Key Australia. I got a few glasses. The first one is the link up sunglasses from Key Australia. These still have that red to blue ombre tint situation. I think in person it's a little bit less noticeable than it seems like on the website. Aside from the red to blue ombre, I really do like this little braiding on the side. I think that's really unique and it feels like a luxurious pair of glasses, like they don't feel like cheap and flimsy. The next pair of sunglasses that I got, these are the Dusk Till Dawn. Again, they have like that purple, yellow, green type of situation. I love the cat eye effect on these and I love that like right here there's no rim. I do love the ombre on this one as well. You don't see too many sunglasses have this sort of effect on them. The last pair of glasses that I got, these are actually blue light glasses. These are the HardWire in neon yellow. Because I do a lot of editing, I do a lot of looking on my phone, a lot of watching TV, all that kind of stuff, these are pretty awesome. Now I like it better when my hair is completely pulled up. I think they look a little bit better. They do have these in the mini since these are kind of huge. But yeah, I love the neon color of these. Originally when I put these on, it was a little bit awkward because I already like wear contacts and it took a while for my contacts and my eyes to get adjusted to the blue light situation. It felt like a little bit blurry at first, but once they got used to it, you know, I love wearing these around the house. So I ended up picking up the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the color 130. So I wanted to see what the next shade up in like that warm golden sort of situation would look like. So this one is 127 medium tan and then this one is 130 dark. So I think what I'm going to do is use the majority of this one and maybe do like a half a pump of this one as well, just to deepen it up a little bit. I also picked up two concealers. I got 22 dark as well as 25 dark. I've been really curious about these concealers. Not curious enough to the point that I was gonna pay full price for them, but because they were 50% off, I went ahead and got two. Now the color 22 I feel like will work underneath my eyes, whereas this one is gonna be more for like a slight contour shade. So I'm gonna try these out and I'll definitely let you guys know what I think of those. The next place that I went to shop online was Ulta. The first thing that I did pick up from Ulta was the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. I wanted to try something that was like all in one, sort of inclusive. This one is supposed to help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. This is gonna be something that I'm gonna try out at night, and again, I'm gonna let you guys know how I feel about that. The other skincare item that I got is from Patchology. This is the Rejuvinating Eye Gels. I've actually been using these for a little bit already, and I do like them. I feel like most eye creams or most eye gels do typically dry my skin out under the eye a little bit and make them more wrinkly. So I do like the fact that these are really juicy. You want to make sure you keep this lid on there so it stays juicy. It is supposed to protect against dark circles and fine lines, so as time goes on and I kind of finish this out, I'll definitely let you guys know how that works, if it actually does that. But yeah, aside from that, I did get the Screen Queen foundation, and in this one I got the color 420 Warm Almond. I've tried it, I want to say 3 times. I'm gonna do an entire video on this situation and let you guys know what I think about that one. I also ended up picking up some glosses from Lime Crime. I have been wanting to try these out for a long time. These are the wet cherry glosses. I only ended up getting Unripe Cherry and Flaming Cherry. This is the one that I'm wearing on my lips today with a lipstick underneath it, but this is the one that I'm wearing today. It feels really nice and comfortable. It's more of like a Fenty Beauty gloss type of feel, so it is a little bit thicker but not sticky, so I love that about it. My lips feel really moisturized without feeling tacky or sticky or anything like that, so I really love these and I am gonna pick up more. Alright, so the next place that I shopped at, which had I think the best sale out of all of these, is Oma Beauty. I went online and they had like a spend so much, get so much off. This is the Hey Big Head Dual Density Sponge. So basically the bottom of this sponge is a little bit more firm, whereas the top of it is a little bit softer. I am interested to see how this works, not only in general, but with the specific foundation that they have. I did pick up another one of these Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundations. Last time that I did a video on this, I believe I picked up T2 Neutral in the Bronze Venus category. However, I wanted to see what the warm colors could do for my skin. Again, I'm gonna link the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. In that same video, I did talk about how like orange the warm colors are. And now with that being said, like I said, I did pick up this one, and this one is still very, very, very orange. However, it is the shade that I am wearing today, and I feel like with the full face done, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And I like this color for me more than the neutral color that I tried. One of my favorite foundations is the Urban Decay, I want to say Stay Naked foundation. And that color on me is so ridiculously yellow. However, with the full face, it does look okay, like it's workable, and I feel like this is the same situation. All right, the next thing I picked up, and this is really the one thing that I probably was gonna get on this sale. These are the Almond Beauty Baby Hair Precision Brow Pencils. I got 3 of them. I did mention this in a video as well. These are, I think, my favorite brow pencils next to the Kat Von D Signature Brow Pencil. It's easy to work with, so it glides on really nicely. It's not super creamy to the point that it's going to like rub off of your eyes, but it's not super thick to the point that you're like pulling or tugging your brow, if that makes sense. The last thing that I got from Almond Beauty, and this is another product that I encourage people to try. This one is the Badass Icon Matte Lipsticks. I got a few different shades. I got Eartha, Sade, Tina, and Angela. These are probably some of the most pigmented lipsticks you will ever come across. I love the packaging for one. It is that magnetic closure that kind of swatched them a little bit weird, but these are the actual shades. This is all one swipe. I feel like they're really, really creamy for it to be a matte formula. As with any bullet lipstick, it's gonna fade slightly throughout the day, but it's not fading to the point where you have like an inner rim situation going on. Like, they fade pretty nicely throughout the day. Yeah, but if you guys haven't tried the Almond Beauty lipsticks, I feel like those are some of the best, underrated but so great, awesome lipsticks that are out there on the market. Definitely go try it out. I don't know if they're still doing the sale or not, but if they are, now would be the time to get them. So for the final place that I shopped at, specifically because they were doing 50% off of the matchsticks, and if you guys know or have been watching me, like, I love the Fenty Beauty matchstick in truffle for my contour most of the time, and so I was gonna pick that one up anyway with the Sephora VIB sale, but because it was 50% off, I went ahead and got that. So I got the Fenty Beauty matchsticks in truffle. I also ended up picking up the Pro Filter Amplifying Eye Primer. I just kind of wanted to see if this would work, especially with the next 2 products I'm going to talk about. Usually I use my concealer, but the only other primers that I've really tried and liked is the Urban Decay Eye Primer. I do feel like your concealer, if not set, is sticky enough to use as a base as well. But what I will say is, in the times that I've tried this, I've tried this like twice, it does come off a little bit glue-like almost. It is blendable in those first few seconds, but once it kind of dries down, it does dry a little bit like glue. So I'm gonna keep playing with this and see if I actually do like that one. I picked up another precision makeup sponge from Fenty Beauty as well. I just overall like the shape and texture of this sponge. So the last 2 things that I've got are from Huda Beauty. This one is the Pastels Mint Palette and the Pastels Lilac. They do have one more, I think it's the Rose Pastel, but I'm just not a fan of like baby pinks and all of that stuff, so I decided to skip that one. I did use the mint palette today. This is what the palette actually looks like. Can y'all see that? Now this shade right here, as you can see, is a little bit dented in. This one's a little bit creamier than the rest of the shades, and then this is what the other one looks like. Again, same thing with this one. This is one of the more creamier shadows. So far I really do like them. I am gonna do I think I'm gonna do 2 looks each with both of these palettes, so stay tuned for that. I do feel like as far as the shimmers and the glitters go, these might be even better than any of the other palettes that she's had. I've always had like a slight problem with her shimmers because I feel like her shimmers don't pack a lot of pigment. Like they almost feel like toppers instead of actual shimmers, whereas these 2 palettes give a little bit more pigment without there needing to be a base. So I really like the formula of these palettes. I like how these came out. If you are interested in any of the products that are actually on my face, that will be listed in the description box below, as well as all of the products that I mentioned here if you're curious. Aside from that, guys, I hope this video was fun and entertaining. If so, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if the mood suits you, and I will see you guys in the next one.